Are you guys ready for Comedy Nation?
Broadway feminism, fuck you!
The topic of this show is, can women rule the world? And I believe women can and should rule the world, and I will now mansplain why. None of them are laughing at that, are they? I can't turn around the check.
Western feminists or white feminists oftentimes saying things like, we're gonna usher you, the rest of you, into our movement. The problem with that is that the last time white people ushered people of color into something...
As a white woman, I have like revenge fantasy dreams. Dick Cheney. Yeah, I actually used to have a recurring nightmare where I lined up his grandchildren and shot them until I found one that he liked.
I believe someone who is a master in the dark arts of head bitchery, okay, like Hillary Clinton, when you reach that level, you are all genders. You don't understand.
I hope after the show I'm not flooded with people telling me I look like Ann Coulter. If she were a woman, I hear that all the time. They're like, if she were a lady, she would look like you, so I don't need to hear it. That joke is not transphobic, it's Ann-phobic.
Do you think that Hillary Clinton is your ideal choice to be the first female U.S. president?
Like, she is the most qualified, but she's not a great politician. And
I agree.
To me, when she's debating, she looks like a comedy writer that's being forced to do stand-up.
That cuts so deep for like 5 people in the room right now. That cuts so deep.
Could any good come from what we know will happen once she's president in terms of the haters?
That's like saying, let's get more racism so that we could fix it.
I think sexism is every bit as much of a problem, possibly more than racism, because it affects black women and women of color too, but we don't treat it with the same severity as racism.
So you're saying it's more of a PR problem, because we all knew racism or sexism has existed. You haven't known.
Well, yeah.
John.
It's nice to finally know, guys.
Young feminists today are like, they're doing amazing work, and it's great, but they also belittle Hillary, or they belittle sort of the history of it. Mm-hmm. You know, you're just like, Bill Cosby couldn't go in the front door of shows that he was performing at. And when you think about the fact that he took over gigs for Dick Gregory because Dick Gregory was marching and being political, and then he would give Dick Gregory the money that he made. He said, I can't do the other part, I'm busy raping people. But
Jackie Kashian, the good side of Bill Cosby.
Thank you all so much for doing this, and thank you all for being a part of it. This is Comedy Nation.
John Fugelsang, everybody.